Welcome to N.T.A News at 7. I am Erika Ivy. Now the news in details. The people of Cross River State are expressing satisfaction over the achievements recorded by Governor Basil II in different sectors of the economy, an effort which has given Calabar, the state capital, a facelift. Some religious, political, and traditional leaders gave the accolades during an interview in Calabar. Justina Etam reports.
Calabar, the Cross River State's capital, known for its rich cultural heritage as well as clean and green status, was gradually losing its shine and glory due to neglect. However, it is a different story under the Governor II administration, as remarkable transformation is already evident in rehabilitation of inter- and intra-city roads, with different roundabouts within the metropolis remodeled and modernized to give Calabar that outlook that befits a tourist destination and investment hub.
We've done almost 50-something roads under construction at the moment. Almost like 6 have been completed and commissioned. And then this is not just within the Calabar metropolis, it cuts across the central and even the northern side.
His Excellency has touched human beings. He has wiped away tears from the eyes of a lot of the citizens.
Governor II's achievements transcends beyond the restoration of the clean and green status of Calabar, which has attracted accolades from the citizenry, to improved security, which the law enforcement agency attributes to collaborative efforts.
From the onset of the current administration, you can also draw a line of some levels of improvement, most especially in the area of security.
To further strengthen security, an elder statesman offers this advice.
Government should have security council meetings often. I saw one they had with the governor. There should be more security council. And the security officers should know that time to fight security issues with bare hands and just gun and bullet is over.
The people hope that sustaining this tempo will position Cross River State on the path of economic prosperity and unprecedented growth. In Calabar, Justina Etam, N.T.A News.
The state legislature has adopted a resolution calling on the state governor Basil II to urgently terminate the appointment of His Royal Majesty N.T.A as chairman Cross River State Traditional Rulers Council and appoint another person from a different senatorial district. The House met a resolution following a matter of urgent public importance on the alleged crisis in the State Traditional Council, sponsored by the member representing Obudu State constituency and Deputy Speaker of the House, Sylvester Agabi. The lawmaker noted that the office of the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council is tenured for 2 years, and N.T.A has stayed for over 10 years. Lawmakers also condemned the manner in which N.T.A edits allegedly infringe on the office of the Special Advisor to Governor II on Chieftaincy Affairs. Speaker Elvet Ayambim said the laws of the state must be respected, adding that the House will uphold the rotation of the office of the Chairman Traditional Rulers Council stipulated by the law, and that Governor should declare the seat vacant and appoint a new chairman from another senatorial district in the interest of peace and justice. Away from that, after listening to applications and submissions of counsels of the applicants and the 4 respondents in the case between Gender and Development Action, GADA, NUC, University of Calabar, Vice Chancellor of the University, and Professor Cyril Ndifon, the presiding judge, Justice Ijoma Ojukwu, has adjourned sitting for definite hearing on the matter. Paul Abel followed the court proceedings and tells us more.
The story of former Dean, Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, Professor Cyril Ndifon, sexual harassment and extortion saga, continued at the Federal High Court, Calabar, when the case was brought for hearing with Gender and Development Action GADA as applicant, while the National University Commission, NUC, University of Calabar, the Vice Chancellor, and the professor in the center of the story as first to fourth respondent. Initially, the request by counsel to the fourth respondent on the court jurisdiction to entertain the matter was turned down as the counsel was told to follow normal court procedures. The first to fourth respondent raised a motion to the judge to regularize their application, while the applicant also appealed for time to react to the counter affidavit of the respondent due to absence of his client.
First to third defendants and even the fourth defendants, they may raise a motion today to regularize the application, which they were out of time to file. And since they were out of time, when they were filed, it wasn't convenient for us to file. So on the next adjourned date, we'll be able to file our own application. Yes, my client is not around. She's not within time. But immediately once she comes within time, which we are already informed the court, we'll be able to file out our processes and regularize each document.
Regrettably, even when the applicants were served within time, and they had enough time as the rules provide, which is 5 days from the service of the counter affidavit of the respondents, yet they were unable to file their reaction. And it is as a result of their failure to file this that they brought an oral application to the court for an adjournment. So the court bent backward and granted a short adjournment, which is to enable the applicant give and file and serve their reaction.
I, for one, had even opposed on grounds that this is an application, the originating application is frivolous, has no relation, has no correlationship with this court, which is why we have brought a preliminary objection that this is not a forum, because the relationship between the fourth respondent and the second respondent, who are his employers, that is the University of Calabar, is contractual with basic obligations and rights. And so the only forum, the only court in Nigeria that has been donated powers by the Constitution as provided in Section 254C of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, is the National Industrial Court.
The judge listened to all the parties and adjourned the case to 24th June 2024 for definite hearing. In Calabar, Paul Abel, N.T.A News.
This is how we rule the news tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.